Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called Death at Morning House, written by Maureen Johnson. This is the story of Marlowe, who is prone to making some errors in judgment that sometimes lead to even worse things. So she is enamored with her classmate Akila, and when they finally get to go on a date together and she takes them to this cottage that she watches in the off season, they light a candle, and unfortunately the candle decides to explode. So the house burns down, and Marlowe finds herself on the receiving end of a lot of unsavory looks from others in her town. So when she is offered the chance to go work at a remote house up in the Thousand Islands region of New York, she jumps at it because she can get away from all of those looks in town. But when she gets up there, she realizes that she was brought on because someone else isn't there. And when she finds out why, everything kind of starts to get a little bit spookier. So things around them at the house, at Morning House on their remote island, just start feeling a little bit off. And everyone around her seems to have some story that they're just not telling. So as things begin to unfold, Marlowe relies on her powers of observation to figure out exactly what's going on. And it's a good thing that she does, because she's going to need all of that as things start to take a turn for the worst. This really engaging story is great for young adult readers, new adult readers, anyone who is really into the idea of kind of a fast-paced mystery, a little bit of a thriller setting, but also kind of light on that thriller feeling. So there's a little bit of strong language in here, but it's infrequent. There's not a whole lot of it. A lot of really fun character types that work into this as well. And the story is told from two different angles. So Marlowe's the primary narrator. She speaks in the first person, kind of a stream of consciousness storytelling style. And there's occasional breaks in that fourth wall as well. Interspersed in that is reflections back to 1932, when all of the things at Morning House kind of started going bad in the first place. So you get a lot of perspectives from the characters who lived during that time and were affected by these things. And so the reader ends up knowing a little bit more about what's going on than the characters in the book. So as things are unfolding, there are some times when things are a little bit more predictable, but there are also surprises found in here as well. And some of the predictability makes it feel more comfortable despite the danger and thriller type elements of the book. So for those readers who are into fast-paced thriller type stories that are good for summer reads, and anyone who's a fan of Maureen Johnson's other work is going to fall into this one very quickly. They're going to connect with the characters, and they're going to look forward to other adventures that they may have together. If this story sounds like a great fit for you or anyone that you know, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.